All right, Kenman here. Today I have a very special package in unboxing. I'm excited to share this with all of you. Already opened it up on the live stream. Let's just get right into it. A new company, a new knife, a new design, a new lock system. What? There it is, box on the floor. N.U.M.B Knifeworks. Nick's unhinged mechanical brain right there. Powered by PinchLOK. Patent pending. N.U.M.B Knifeworks established 2025. The Cornerstone. The N1 model Cornerstone. The new knife from N.U.M.B Knifeworks. Official N.U.M.B skull. Nick's unhinged mechanical brain. N.U.M.B. Now you know. Got some stickers there. Got a knife. Also threw in a t-shirt. I didn't want to wrap it back up there. I said I opened it up on the live stream. But also got this cool shirt. I'll definitely rock this at a blade show or something like that in the future. Much appreciated, Nick. Let's get right down to business. Let's check out the knife. N.U.M.B Knifeworks. Here's the package. This is a metal tin. The Cornerstone titanium bead blasted S90V stone washed. Here's your info on the back. Let's get in and check this out. The Cornerstone. What a fun looking design, shape. I'm just super excited about this knife. Okay, there it is. I already flipped the clip to the other side on the live stream. Here we are. The new N1 Cornerstone. Soak it in. Soak it in. Very cool stuff. So we have a PinchLOK. So there's a couple tabs on each side. Squeeze those together and it drops shut. Look at that. So we got that flicking hole for the fuller hole. Fuller. Look at the action. Thumb out, flick out. Got a front flipper on there. Boom. Snappy. Oh, cool as can be. So it does have a captive pivot. Got that the N.U.M.B Knives logo on that captive pivot. Put the clip on the other side already so you can swap that for the lefties. Got the lefty love. Titanium everything here. S90V on the blade. Got that hollow grind. Oh, what a great feel, shape. I dig it. This part right here. I'm very excited about this right here. Look at those jimps. You know me, I love a lot of jimps. I always say they need to send them out further. You could have put some more jimps right in there as well. But these out here on this little ramp section, I have this grip where I kind of like to hold it like that and then get that index finger out there for like some draw cuts, controlled kind of work. The tip is in a fantastic place for that. More often than not, I end up hooking up on the choke up spot. On this one, if I get up on the choke up spot, it's a little smaller. I got to get my finger around that side. I do have a large hand, so someone else on the choke up, their finger probably fit right in there. But to be honest, getting it up, holding it on the tip like that for some super control, but realistically, my standard kind of grip like this, that fits fantastic. 3 fingers holds plenty of handle there. Index finger sits right on those jimps and I can just do some work. Very comfortable. Let's get used to this PinchLOK. So it has detent balls in there. There's been a couple of videos posted already. You can kind of check those out. Maybe we'll take it apart sometime soon. But you have 2 buttons, basically one on each side. If I just push one button, nothing will happen. Push the other button, nothing happens. You push them both. Each one of them has its own detent ball inside of there. So there's basically a detent on both sides. And then when you push, it releases the detent away, or the ball away from the blade, allowing it to drop. So you just drop it shut. Swing it open, swing it shut. Flick it out. What a great design. I dig it. Congratulations to Nick on the success. This is fantastic. I'm excited about it. Long back spacer across right there. A little bit of jumps right in there. I think more jumps across here would have been fine. My own personal preference. This little ramped up section is the moneymaker. The hollow grind tips in a fantastic place. Kind of a modified sheep's foot kind of a shape on there. Huge finger choil too. A lot of times the finger choil is a little bit tighter or smaller. I'm not as big of a fan. I like them wider like this. You can really get in there and it just feels comfortable. This is fantastic. Acts as a little harpoon right there, so my thumb bumps right up to that for this particular grip. Trying to squeeze these buttons to accidentally close it, and where they sit, if I'm holding here, I'm not really touching that at all. If I choke up into it, I'm still not really pushing into that button, and then my palm actually gets here, so I've been trying to get it to go without actually getting in there and doing it, and the buttons don't stick out very far. I mean, they're in tighter when it's closed. It opens it up, you'll see them pop out a little bit. There you go. But I was talking to Nick, and he said they might kind of slowly pop out a little bit more as it breaks in, but I kind of prefer exactly how it is right now. They don't stick out too much. You could easily have those sticking way out, but it's not a big, I'm kind of pushing right here and it's not doing anything. You do have to get in and kind of give it a little bit of a push, so it's not something you're going to accidentally do. But I also don't feel like I'm having to like squeeze it super hard, and it's tough to get access to it. As far as a first time new lock, pretty happy with it so far. Front flipper is snappy. Let's try to roll it over. With any knife, it takes a little bit of getting used to, kind of dialing it in. I would say if you hold the buttons too long, you can kind of make it bounce a little bit like that. But I'm already kind of getting used to just a nice, simple, clean. Hate Nate was saying he likes taking his and kind of going like that and then swinging it shut. Get it started, then swing it closed. Oh, this is going to be a fidgety, fun knife. So fully ambidextrous, works exactly the same in a left or right hand. The only difference that you will notice as a lefty or righty that I can see so far would be the captive pivot. So you have access to tightening, loosening the pivot on this side, and then the captive end on that side. But other than that, once you swap the clip to the other side like I already have, the buttons on both sides, this is fully exactly the same lefty or righty. I love that. That is great. Okay, let's keep breaking this thing down. Solid. No movement, no play. Here's the detent. Pulls it in. Nice and strong feeling detent. And I noticed this opening it, very snappy, flipping it out. Feels great. Doesn't feel like you're going to fail it. I do notice, though, I have strong, long, big hands, so I can kind of get in here and kind of get it started and stop it and then torque it. So it feels like the detent could be stiffer. But the reality is that's like not a fail. That is, this hole's big enough, I can get in there and I'm kind of controlling it. If I'm not trying to control it and you just go to just give it a little flick, it goes all the way out. So failing even like lightly, there I was putting pressure on it, but if you move your finger out of the way, it basically opens fully. Say if anything so far, I'd maybe want the detent to be just a little bit stiffer. Maybe I can tighten that up a little bit and it might give me that feel. So pushing one button does nothing. Other button does nothing. If you push them both and you go really slow, I can feel there's like a double click action going on. So like if I open it up slow, watch, click once, click twice. So it's like the detent ball gets in there and then the buttons click out. Boom. So once you squeeze it, shuts. You don't really feel that double click at all. When you open it, you don't hear a double click. But it's requiring both of those to get pressed in order to work. Very interesting. Awesome shape. The textured titanium is fantastic. I love those grooves. Feels really good in my hand. For being a not large knife, when I grab onto it like that, there's plenty of handle in the back. Nice and thick, beefy, feels great. This shape makes me so happy. I don't know why. Okay, here we go. Let's continue breaking it down. Blade is centered, I'd say, if anything, it looks like it's that way just the tiniest bit. I could probably get that a little bit closer, but that's about as close as it needs to be, really. Who else ordered one of these? What do we think about this new lock? I'm definitely down with innovation and coming up with things that are new. So we got a number right there, 028, a little maker's mark kind of logo, S90V written on that side. Then you got that N right there. Other than that, that's the branding. Very clean look. Couple different versions. There's a DLC black. There's this is just the plain titanium, and there's one with some blue anodized accents. I actually like this one the best. Very cool. I don't even know if I want to change it. Something about just a clean titanium look. I love it. What do we think? Clip seems like it's kind of long, but I don't mind that yet. We'll test this out. We'll see what we think about it. Boom. Okay. So I know there are some channels that did get these sent out to like review or pass-arounds or whatever. This is mine. I paid full price for it. There was a discount code for like free shipping, but I am glad to help promote and give my support to up-and-coming cool stuff like this. Very happy to have this so far. 7 1/4 end to end. So definitely kind of on that shorter side, but it packs a punch. 3 inches straight across, maybe a little less at that angle. 3 1/8, maybe at a more of an angle. Cutting surface is 2 5/8 with just a slight curve on the belly and a gorgeous hollow grind. 4 1/4 on the handle. Okay, I am definitely falling more and more in love with this kind of a size of a knife. 0.11 on that blade thickness. I'm just I've gotten goofy. It's pretty much 1/1 all the way across there, kind of cutting an angle. So the 1/1 goes all the way to there. Then you got that little hollow grind, boom, at the end. Oh, that feels great. That S90V. I like the finish on here too. It's kind of a little more matte, not too shiny, not a big fingerprint magnet. Okay. 0.45 right there on the handle. The buttons are out more when it's open. So buttons out 0.51. So 4.5-ish to 5.1 is the difference on that thickness sticking out on both sides there. Narrow spot 0.81, 1.24. Nice wide back. I like this. 0.97, almost an inch. Thickest on the blade. 1.05. The flashing battery will never end. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I am digging this. I will definitely be testing it, carrying it around, and enjoying this new lock system. And I will promise to update you as I learn more about it. 4 exactly. Look at that. 4.000. That is a number. All right, the drop bear compare, 3.294. 4 on the money. What a number. I love it. Great size, good weight. This is going to be in my pocket a lot. The Drop Bear Compare, brought to you by Kizer. The Drop Bear is a great daily carry user crossbar lock. Clutch lock from Kizer is the best crossbar out there. Good fidgety fun action, as you can see. Here's those jimps I was talking about that I love. Just a big old stack of them. Same size as your pyrites, your bug outs, your users. They're about the same size. I would say, if anything, the Cornerstone's handle is just a little bit longer and the blade's a little bit shorter. And then the Drop Bear, the blade's a little bit longer, handle's a little bit shorter. But really, they're about the same length. So these kind of fit right into that category, that not quite full size, but a great user size. The Drop Bear Compare. Check one out. They're good stuff. This is what is up. Oh, I tell ya. Very much looking forward to kind of continue to test, see what I think about this lock, and see if I can find any flaws or things that I love more about it, and I will share them all with you for sure. All right, piece of paper, do a little paper cut test. How did they do? The OEM for this is Riot, so we got some quality stuff here. Let's see what they did on the sharpening right out the box. Come on, don't miss. Wow. I'm trying to shave with it. I already noticed that it felt nice. It makes a nice curve. But I was trying to get a nice shave like that. Look at that little piggy. Fantastic. 9 out of 10. Solid edge. Maybe get it a little bit sharper if you really want to dial it in. Put some time into it, but is it necessary? I don't think so. That looks great. Nice hollow grind, nice size. This magic spot right here that just calls to me. It says Kenman. I dig it. Much more testing to be done on this thing. Regular live streams. Thursday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Vertical lives regularly as well. Come check them out. You'll see this quite a bit in there. I am going to be handling this quite often. Thanks again to Nick and everyone over at Numb Knifeworks. Thanks for the stickers and the shirt. I will tell everyone what I think about this and recommend it as of now. This is awesome. Fun stuff. Knife innovation. Keep it coming. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.